when you got something going on, not only her infectious energy, her tribe, her sparkles, her health, her motivation, and more, and that is the amazing Stars Tina Wilson. Come on up. Whatever's on your heart, you want to share a little bit about yourself, because don't assume we all know, a little bit about yourself. And then you talk about health, you talk about mindset, you talk about motivation, feel free. And we want to make sure that we get that out of you. Leave us better than we came today. I know it was off the cuff, but I know you can handle it however long you want. For 10 minutes, talk about video, talk about your ladies, whatever you want to say. Can we get a round of applause?
Good afternoon and good evening. But good afternoon, I am Stars Tina, otherwise known as Tina, and I'm going to address this side of the room because I know everyone over here. I know you. I am a fitness professional and a life and health coach. If you don't know, I'm excited, I'm motivated, I'm grateful, so grateful for Dora, Maria, Ramon, everyone that's here pretty much. And today, I just want 7 minutes of your time. That's it. Because I am working towards something that I'm so motivated about. And did you guys sign up for Clubhouse yet? Were you on Clubhouse this morning, BWC? Yes?
Absolutely.
Raise your hand so I can say.
Brian.
No? Okay.
Brian.
Oh my gosh!
Signed up.
Brian.
I wore my
We were all this morning.
I wore
Everyone on this side of the room, BWC Breakfast with Champions actually changed my life. Okay? These ladies over here with the sparkles, as you can see, all the sparkle ladies, we're staying in a beautiful Airbnb, and I realized this morning when we were live at 6 o'clock in the morning and they got out of bed, I'm like, no, you gotta change your clothes, you gotta do your hair, like, we're not getting on camera like that. I realized I wasn't really doing it for them, but for me. Because it fuels my soul, it fuels my body to just empower other people. And I want to share a quick story with you guys. So lend me your ear, okay? Can you do that?
Yes.
Lend me your ear. Adam, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Have you ever had a goal or a dream, something that you wanted really, really bad, and in the back of your head you thought you would never get it? Maybe it was that house next to the lake.
Yes.
Maybe it was getting that promotion that you wanted really, really bad. For me, it was finishing a full marathon in Paris. These are moments that leave lasting impressions on your mind. They can be positive or negative, and it's super important to realize how these moments impact who you are. Because once you know exactly who you are, the speaker who spoke this morning, I forgot her name.
Casey.
Okay, once you know who you are, you know how you can actually change the world.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got this don't stop believing mentality, and it was tested one day. Friday, February 26, 2016 in New Jersey. It was cold. It was absolutely freezing. Now, at this time, I was in the best shape of my life. And if you're a woman over 40, you know that's kind of challenging, right? My daughter was a professional NBA dancer. My 21-year-old son had 2 successful sneaker stores. All right, and on this particular day, like I said, it's super, super cold, and I'm driving him to work. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're driving down the street. I remember this so clear. Anyone here know Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
He's got a potty mouth. And he was playing in the car, and we were literally screaming at each other, turn it down! And he's telling me about his goals of having 5 children, opening up another store in California. And as I get to his shop, he's about to get out of the car, and I look over at him, and I said, I sure do have an attractive son. He looked at me, and I noticed there was this sun ray that went right across his face. He looked at me with the most beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life. He kissed me on the cheek, jumped out the car, and said, I love you, Ma. Wow, what a moment. I will remember that forever. Now, let's fast forward to that night. It's about 9 o'clock. I was on a date with this guy. I was so excited. Went out with my girlfriends early that morning. So I'm like, hey, feeling good. And my daughter calls me. Now, she was at Madison Square Garden because they had a game. And she's hysterical. She's screaming, Mom, get to Broadway! Something happened to Molly now! Now, when she said this, at first, I was like, yeah, something's always happening to my son. But I did get in the car, and I'm speeding down the highway. I called him, no answer. I called the police station and the hospitals, nothing. I even called the mayor of the town, and no one knew anything. So I get to the street where his sneaker store is, and I noticed it's blocked off with yellow and black caution tape. Now, as I look down the street, I see lights, police cars, ambulances. It's a whole bunch of people, and everyone's just standing there. It's like a bunch of sardines. Have you ever been in a crowd of people? That's what it looked like. And then my daughter, she screams on the phone, what's going on? Kind of took me back. Now, I start to worry. Now I'm getting a little bit scared. So I get out the car, and I start running down the street. Now the store is only about 100 feet down the street, and I start running. And the closer I get to the shop, all I can think of is opening that door and seeing my son's face. And I go to open it, and it's locked. A police officer grabs me from behind, and he says, I'm sorry, miss, you can't go in there. And I look around, and it felt like I was in a movie or something. It was cold, it was dreary, and everyone's just standing like statues. And I'm walking around. Where's my son? Where's my son? Nobody is saying anything, and it felt like it was about 10 minutes. So finally I went up to this one police officer, and I looked him in his eyes, and he had the most beautiful bluest eyes. And he looked at me as if he wanted to say, I don't want to tell you this. And I said, where is my son? And he said, I'm sorry, miss, your son is dead. At that moment, I knew my life had changed forever. I'll remember that forever. At that moment, I had to make a decision to push through the pain or stay paralyzed. I decided to push through. Now, my son, Jamal, he was relentless. This was his superpower. He had that don't stop believing mentality. I mean, he went through so many obstacles in his life. He actually lost eyesight in one of his eyes at one point. He was in a near fatal car accident that almost killed him. And his first sneaker store, he failed. So he had that don't stop, don't stop, don't stop mentality. I guess he got it from his mom, I don't know. So the next day, I get a phone call from the New Jersey Sharing Network. This was an organ donor company. Can you believe my son was an organ donor? Wow. He was 21. I was flooded with emotion so much. I knew it was my job to change the world and make his life significant for something. So his sister and I started a nonprofit called the Molly Gaines Program. We shared his story, we supported the community, and because of this, his story won an Emmy Award. Now, I share this with you to let you know that even in the most horrible, terrible things in life, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Fitness is my passion. I love it. Now, the way I got over this crazy hurdle was I dove into mindset, journaling, breathwork, you name it, I've done that. Inner work, all that work Cassie was talking about, I've done it. It's been 7 years now, and it feels like it was just yesterday. So I want to leave you with 2 gems today, alrighty, that got me through it and can help you get through any goal, any dream you ever want. Mindset and exercise. I taught myself through training and coaching to let the mindset get me through. And I want us all to be like that song from Journey. You know what it is, right? Don't stop believing. And you can reach all your dreams and goals. Thank you so much, Jerome.
Tell us the website or tell us something. One more
Yes,
time.
yes. So I am Starcine. If you go to stars with a Z, yes, like the stars that shine in the sky, starstina.com. I'm a fitness professional. I do life and health coaching, and I'm gonna get a TEDx talk this year.